Module description. Dot. This module delves into the heartbeat of musical improvisation, rhythm. While melody and harmony often dominate conversations around improvisation, it is rhythmic mastery timing, subdivision, groove, pulse, and syncopation that gives life, urgency, swing, swagger, or soul to an improvised performance. Musicians in jazz, funk, gospel, Afrobeat, hip hop, rock, and classical traditions have long used rhythm as both foundation and expressive tool, developing vocabulary and spontaneity through polyrhythms, displaced accents, microtiming, and time stretching techniques. This module focuses on building rhythmic creativity and fluency through technique drills, listening exercises, transcription, beat deconstruction, and real-time rhythmic dialogue. It trains you to internalize multiple grooves and manipulate rhythmic ideas with freedom across a range of time signatures and stylistic contexts. Learning objectives. By the end of this module, you will be able to understand the role of rhythm as both a structural and expressive component in improvisation. Improvise using varied rhythmic values, syncopation, rests, and silence. Master subdivisions and polyrhythms to build dynamic rhythmic solos. Apply groove layering in funk, Afrobeat, gospel, Latin, and jazz contexts. Develop rhythmic motifs and sequences using displacement and phrasing techniques. Use rhythmic anticipation, delay, and swing to build tension and release. Recognize and create rhythmic contrast and continuity in solo and ensemble settings. Fundamentals of rhythm: pulse, meter, tempo. Beat subdivisions: quarter, eighth, 16th, triplet, dotted rhythms. Counting systems and internal metronome development: rhythmic phrasing versus melodic phrasing. Groove and pocket. Dot. What is the pocket and how to feel it? Tight versus loose feel. Playing ahead, on, or behind the beat. Locking in with a rhythm section or metronome. Examples: Jay Dilla's swing, Questlove's pocket, Tony Allen's polyrhythms. Syncopation and accent displacement. Emphasizing offbeats or unexpected beats, creating syncopated lines over straight grooves. Using rests and silence as part of phrasing, improvising with rhythmic anticipation and delay. Polyrhythms and cross rhythms. Playing in 3 against 4, 3-2, 5-4, or 7-8 structures. Layering polyrhythms over a single pulse. African and Afro-Cuban influences in modern rhythm. Rhythmic cycles versus metric modulation. Advanced rhythmic techniques. Rhythmic displacement, shifting motifs forward/backward. Rhythmic permutation, reordering rhythmic patterns, building tension and release with rhythmic repetition, microtiming and feel nuances, especially in jazz, gospel, and neo-soul. Odd meters, 5/4, 7/8, 9/8, phrasing and soloing genre-based application. Jazz, swing feel, triplet-based subdivisions, rhythmic call and response. Afrobeat/funk, multi-layered grooves, heavy syncopation, short rhythmic bursts. Gospel, prophetic build-ups, polyrhythmic clapping, rhythmic praise breaks. Rock, strong backbeat, riff-based rhythmic phrasing. Latin jazz, clave patterns, 3-2/2-3 sun, and rumba clave, hip-hop, flow-based rhythm, off-grid beat phrasing, sample manipulation. Practice tools and exercises. Metronome disorientation drills, playing off beat, ghost beats, or displacing clicks. Group rhythmic dialogue sessions, trading 4s and 8s, clapping and vocalizing rhythms before playing them. Rhythmic solo transcription, analyzing greats like Elvin Jones, Dennis Chambers, Sheila E., and Steve Gadd drum machine and looper improvisation practice assessment methods. Record and transcribe a short rhythmic solo using 3 techniques: syncopation, displacement, and groove layering. Play along with odd meter backing tracks and build a 4-bar rhythmic motif. Create a polyrhythmic improvisation based on a 3-2 or 5-4 feel over a constant groove. Participate in improvisational rhythmic trading with a fellow musician. Outcome: By the end of this module, you will be rhythmically equipped to play with confidence, solo with groove intelligence, and communicate rhythmically in ensemble settings. They will be able to stretch or lock into grooves, shape phrases with timing, and use rhythm as a primary source of musical expression, not just as background structure.